Ladies and gentlemen, today, sit back in your seat because I'm going to explain to you the 5 things that Raid Shadow Legends could fix that would automatically make this gacha the best gacha in the entire world. If you disagree with me, wait until you listen to the entire list and tell me which points I'm wrong on. Because in my personal opinion, I think these 5 things, if they fix, well, especially number 1, 2, and 3, I suppose, the last 3. But if they fix all 5, this game would not only bring me back with a vengeance, would bring everybody who quit back with a vengeance and would make this game fantastic. Will they do it? I don't know, but here's what they would have to do. Getting right into it, number 5 for me is going to be a clan wars system, some way of fighting each other. What is this screen here you're showing? What I'm showing you here is territory wars. This is from a game called Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. This is a fragment collector gacha style. Shut up, TV. And the TV, I swear, it ruins every one of my videos. Territory Wars is a good example of something that could instantly fix Raid Shadow Legends. If they added a clan versus clan element where you could set teams, fight other people's teams, use your entire roster to compete against clan v clan, and I'm not just talking who has the biggest, you know, I'm talking more than just power. I'm talking you can actually set teams, a little bit of strategy, front line, back line. In Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, what they had to do is you'd have to beat the front line to get to the back line, and you could go down different routes, right? So it's like if you want the one in the middle, you could have to beat the 2 first lines, etc. So there would be ways they could implement some kind of clan v clan system, even if it was just straight up setting your own defenses and fighting other people's defenses, you know? I mean, this wouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to do. I feel like I'm not a programmer, but from a development aspect, this seems like something fairly simple. You set up your defenses and then you attack the people that set up their defenses and you see which clan did it better. I mean, it seems to me that we need a reason for clans to want to stick together and for the strongest to stick together. And to be honest, just to have fun with the clans, all we're doing is punching the same fat stomach over and over together, and that needs to change. We need clan wars immediately. You guys know that little button that's supposed to be like right here, the one for a battle pass? Yeah, that's going to be number 4. For me, actually having a continual battle pass instead of like one battle pass and then we wait all the time for the next one. There's a game called Dragon Champions, which you guys see me plug sometimes because I'm affiliated. And by the way, if you want to support the channel, I have a link down below. You can download the game and use the code DarthMicroGift or just the link below and get yourself some freebies. But anyway, that game always has battle pass. I mean, it's just always up. Like if it runs out, a new one's out. You can just buy it, okay? That one's out, new one's up, okay? There's always something to do. I was gonna say login rewards continually going. We don't know what the plan is on this, but in my personal opinion, this doubles up with login rewards. You have to have a reason to log in and progress every day, no matter where you're at in the game. You need to have a sense of progression, or else it's like you just log into the game and it's okay, am I going to pull a character today? And that's really it. And that's not a good feeling when you don't pull a character, because $16,000 in a row and you don't pull Draco Morph, eventually you're going to get bummed out, right? I'm just being a salty bastard. But really, it's too many free-to-play players pull too many sacred shards or something in a row. They don't get a good character. It's a real feels bad type of system. So you need a sense of progression to fight that, okay? You need a sense of progression that when you log in, you're accomplishing something, and the dailies can get very repetitive. Dailies are good, you know, something to do, but other than just the missions, the challenges, you do need a sense of continual new progression, something new and exciting always coming out. They're probably going to drop a new battle pass, I would think. I think they're probably like hiding or sneaking it or something. They're going to try to let it go in order to like combat bad PR, I would think. I think they're trying to figure ways around that. But in my opinion, you have to have a battle pass all the time. So that's number 4. Or if not a battle pass, a sense of continual progression and reason to log into the game. And what I'm going to show you here for number 3 is a legendary pity system, duplicate system, something that has to do with either duplicates or the bad feeling of continually pulling stuff that's not useful or not good. Now, there's multiple ways you can combat this, depending on how generous they want to be. You can either have a duplicate system or you can have a pity system, but in some games they have both. For instance, Exos Heroes, which is slowly logging in here now as I explain it, has 2 different systems. They have a pity system, meaning actually, they have 3 different systems. They have a pity system, which every time you pull 10 times, like, a 10 pull, if you did like 100 ancient shards, for instance, right? Like 10 pulls, you're guaranteed to get on top of everything else you got. It doesn't diminish the chances and isn't, like, oh, you pull 1, reset. It's every 10 pulls, you are guaranteed a 5-star. Just, you'll get one, okay? It's 100%. So I'm going to show you a few different ways, okay? So first of all, there's that. And I'll show you that. But also, you can straight up pick the characters you want to pull. All right. So if you go to recruit here, you can go to strings of creation and select the character you want to try to pull for. And every time you pull other characters, it eliminates that character from the spot until eventually you get the one you want. It can be expensive, but imagine if you just wanted Bad El Khazar. Illum is one of the best, if not the best character in the game as a sleeper. And imagine just being able to buy the best character in the game. Like, okay, I know I'm going to have to well out, but I will get this character eventually, no ifs, ands, and buts. Okay, it will happen. Or on this one here, what I'm going to have to do in order to show you this one, is I'm going to move my camera here. You see underneath me, it says Fate Mileage, 61 out of 100, right? So if I do a poll here, which costs me 700, which is, few bucks here, probably about, if I'm doing well pricing, it's like 25, but if I'm doing the cheaper pricing, it's actually like $5, depending on which deals you get. See, there it is. That's what a 5-star looks like. Now, if I hadn't, and I got Xiao, who's maybe the worst character as a 5-star in the entire game. As you pull these characters here, like even though I pulled a 5-star, this character still counts towards the 100 characters total I need to pull in order to get another 5-star. So because I got her, the pity timer does not reset. It is continually adding up more and more, okay? And then, you can see I'm getting more characters still. Look, oh, wow, I got two, this is an amazing pull. I got 2 5-stars in a row. I don't own this character, Rare. I just straight up don't own her. So this is actually, this is a pretty good pull for me. So that's kind of exciting, actually. Cool. So you can see how it would very quickly encourage you to support the game. I mean, I've put money in very quickly because you're pulling these characters and it's like, oh, you didn't get what you wanted, but you're still getting so much value out of it regardless. I mean, even though I've pulled almost every character, I think Rara might have been the last character in the game I didn't own that's not like the super special version. Even though you're pulling all this stuff, the value is still there because you're getting so much extra, whereas in Raid, when you don't have a character, it's literally nothing. It literally does nothing except a book, whereas these characters, and look, now let's say I already have Shell, right? So I didn't have Rara, I'll keep her, but I did have Shell. Now I'll show you the other way that we could do duplicates. So let's say I had a bunch of Shells, and it's like, you know what? I don't want to use her, and I don't even want to use her as a transcend, because get this, not only do duplicates have another system, but you can, on top of it, take your duplicates of the same 5-star, put them together up to 5 times, and increase the max level by 10. Imagine if your max level, you could increase up to 70 on Raid, even if the star count was the same, just by putting the other people together. Okay, absolutely crazy. And on top of that, if you didn't want to do that, if you did not want to do that, you can do hero re-recruit, which is you either take your 4 or 5 stars, you could take 2 5-stars, put them together, right? And then that will make another 5-star. You're just guaranteed one. Or you can crunch 4 stars into a 5-star. And get this, when you re-crunch people, you see if you do it 5 times, you get mileage on that too. If I do a roll of 5 to get, or 10 total people, 10 5-stars, to get 5 5-stars, right, to re-roll in the ones that I, wanted to try to get, then I'm guaranteed another one for free. It's just, you get value on value on value. It's recessive. It keeps giving you value on top of your duplicates, on top of your duplicates, on top. So there's so much additionals that happen. We need this type of pity system in Raid Shadow Legends immediately. Okay, immediately. Not in 6 months when you're trying to milk the whales to bring them back. You need it now before the whales and the krakens leave, okay? Because they are leaving currently, all right? Okay, number 2 for me, if you're wondering why I'm kind of a weird angle here, I'm trying to scratch my cat because she won't leave me alone. Number 2 for me is very easily events, okay? The events are bad. We need ways to shout out to this guy for following. If, by the way, if you follow or do anything to the channel when I'm recording, you get a little shout out for free, I guess. But the events are really bad. They're fusions at the moment, okay? We need events, not fusions. I wouldn't actually call them events. They're reskins. We have the Dragon Rare tournament. We have just the same tournaments. And the actual events are literally just go farm something, okay? You know, it's go do something that's already in the game. We need events that bring something to the game, not telling us to play the game, okay? Those are different. It's not an event if it's telling us to do something that's already in the game. I'm just going to put that there, okay? It's not an event if nothing new comes to the game to do. I don't care, okay? And it's not an event if it's just fusing a new character. That's a new character introduction, okay? That's a character release. That's a paywall release. That's not a new character, or that is a new character. That's not new content, okay? I don't care. All right, so that's what I say personally. And you want another example of this? Sure, I can pull up the same game, Exos Heroes. I can pull up Calibrio Crystal Guardians, where they had server merging events. They have summoning boost events that are actually 400%. I could pull up any other game. Star Wars Galaxy Heroes even has new events that come into it, even though it wasn't really content. I mean, at least they had events that was somewhat new. This game does the worst job out of any game I've ever seen for events. I mean, personally, just out of any, I mean, even Command & Conquer Rivals, like the most pay-to-win garbage game, had events, like flash events in it to get stuff. This game doesn't do anything. I mean, the events are just like skeleton crew. I mean, I would be surprised if it's not like they just go in and change the numbers in a spreadsheet, pump it out. Like there's no development at all. It's just the same. It's the same dungeons. We do the same dragon tournament. So it has to be events. I mean, if you want an example from another game here, I'll pull up Exos Heroes once again, and you can see here what's going on with the events in that game. Here we go. Pow, there you are. Okay, remove this. I'll unlock this. Check this out. So currently in the events in the game, look, this just started. Actually, it was like a couple days ago this started. It's a 10-day event. They added a new raid boss. It's a 10-day event with skins. They added the raid boss and a whole new shop temporarily just for this event. You get points from fighting the raid boss, which you can grind with your energy, basically your normal energy. And then you can buy, like straight up buy stuff from here. So it's like, oh, I need these. I can just buy these. Oh, I need the abrasive. I can just purchase these. And you can get items. Imagine if you could just buy like sacred shards in here, right? Because you can get some of the best stuff. And you can get best equipment too. Like this would be 6-star legendary like divine speed gear or something. This would be like the best gear in the game right here, right? And this would be what would this be? This would be like 5-star chickens is what this would be basically. Like you get a disgusting amount of, and this is just an event. This is just one of the event. I mean, you can just choose not to do this. You know, you can just choose not to do it if you want. Okay, and it's frustrating because it takes all of 10 minutes in playing a different game. It takes all of 10 minutes in playing a different game to see how quickly, which is the point of this video, how quickly raid could be saved. I mean, if you had real events, legendary pity system or dupe system, battle passes consistently, a clan war system, and if you had, which would be the #1 change needed, three, two, and that is, of course, fixing of arena. You can see I'm Go 1. I don't even bother. I don't really play the game anymore. The problem with arena, I think, actually, I watched the first few minutes of Hell Hades videos today, and he was explaining it very well, which is basically the top ranks are all cheaters. This is true. There's people that pay, you know, a couple $1,000s to have a group of people in the Discord just boost them. I don't know why they're not just banning these players. Oh, wait, I do, because mobile games negotiate with cheaters. Most mobile games, if you're a massive whale, you can get away with almost everything. And if these people are making thousands of dollars, you know, basically a week on just boosting people, they're spending a lot of money in the game on it. And unfortunately, I believe they're probably not going to fix this problem until it impacts them financially. And either if they can fix it, but they're financially benefiting from it, so they're pretending like they're fixing it, they're dragging it out, or they literally can't fix it because they don't know how to. But let me tell you how to, okay? Because I know how to. Once again, you just steal content just like you did from Summoner's War. You steal it from a different game, okay? Let me show you how Exos Heroes solves this problem. Okay, congratulations. Let me show you. So I made it to the, if you guys didn't know, I made it to the rank 1 global. I made it rank 1 global in PvP because I wanted to see if I could do it, and I also wanted to be able to know what I was talking about. So I climbed all the way. It took 6 hours straight. And yeah, it is global, so it's like everybody, right? And check this out. If you go to challenges, I'll show you here. I dropped overnight because I haven't played, and it's kind of like platinum where you need to play. I've been demoted to legend instead of rank 1. So now I am rank 5 after waiting overnight, okay? And you can see the battle history here. But you want to know how they deal with this issue? Here we go, okay? I want to enter a match. When I go to enter the tag team match, and I'll show you a battle, right? It's 3v3. By the way, yes, they actually have tag team already in the game. Who would have guessed? Okay, tag team arena happens at the higher ranks and alternates every other week in the game. So they did that better too, because the main arena, the tag team, you do it 1 week, then the other week it's not tag team, it's just the normal one. So you have to have both rosters. It's just better implementation across the board, okay? So now it's like you choose, what characters wants to go here? So, I don't want to fight that guy, so I put it here, right? So you can have certain teams go against certain people. But you'll notice the reason I wasn't able to boost. Did you catch it? I didn't get to pick who the wanted to fight. Why do I get to do that? Why do I get to pick who I want to fight? I get to pick which team I want to fight on this guy's roster, but I don't get to... Why would I get to pick who I want to lose to? That doesn't make any sense. Why would that make sense in a competitive ladder? It should be bracketed, okay? It shouldn't in any aspect. You know, when you're playing competitive games on an ELO system, you don't get to choose your opponent. When you're playing chess, you don't get to pick, I'm only going to play that guy. I'm only going to, you know, when you play League of Legends, you don't get to pick, I only am going to kill this guy, okay? That doesn't happen in any game in any way, shape, or form. I don't understand why it happens in Raid Shadow Legends. When you're climbing in the NBA, when's the last time the Lakers win again, you know, just pick their fight? They're like, I tell you what, we're going to fight the Grizzlies. You know, like it doesn't happen. They don't do that. Why would that happen here? In this game, when you're rank 2, you fight rank 1, right? You don't get to boost other people. So for me, that seems obvious. And not only that, but all you have to do is remove something that's already in the game. You just remove what's already in the game. Okay, hit auto here because I don't want to play this out. All you have to do is straight up remove the system you have of this. Just take it out. Just when you hit the battle, just have one button here. Battle next. That's it. Battle next. You just click it. It just picks a random person. Congratulations. It can no longer happen. And don't give me any whining about, okay, well then I can't pick the worst teams to climb with my strategy and all that. It's like, no, dude, it's still the best team wins regardless. Okay, that's not the way it works. It's just Sifi, Rolos. If you're picking off weak teams to climb, you're probably in a spot you don't deserve anyway. So in Exos Heroes, the people who made it to the top are terrifying because they actually deserve to be there. So the game's stupid when it comes to the arena. Fix this shit and the game is instantly better. I don't understand. You fix these 5 issues, you got the best gacha in the world, in my opinion.